Now, normally I break down each matchup with the spread, total, and money line, but today I'm switching it up. Instead, we're going to go with a team comparison and then pick what I think is the best bet for each game, whether that's the spread, the total, or the money line. Also, I've noticed not many of you are checking out the recaps I post in the community tab. So for now, I'll still keep posting them there, but if I don't see more likes or comments, I might start doing a separate video just for recaps so you can see exactly how many wins and losses we got. If you like this new style, drop a comment below so I know to keep doing it for the rest of the preseason and the regular season. New York Giants versus Buffalo Bills team comparison. The Giants have struggled in the preseason, going 1-2 each of the last 3 years and only scoring a combined 30 points in last year's 3 games. Buffalo, on the other hand, has gone 16-11 inch the preseason under Sean McDermott, showing solid depth across the roster. Spread. Bills -3. With Joey Bosa making his debut on defense and multiple depth players fighting for spots, the Bills' talent and depth give them the clear edge at home. Houston Texans versus Minnesota Vikings team comparison. Houston enters under DeMeco Ryans, who holds a 5-2 preseason record and tends to coach for wins. The Vikings will showcase rookie JJ McCarthy, but his NFL readiness is still in question. Overall, Houston's depth and stability give them a slight edge over a Minnesota squad focused on evaluation. Moneyline, Texans +145. The Texans get the nod thanks to Ryan's proven preseason success and a deeper roster. Minnesota's untested quarterback play makes Houston the more reliable pick, and the plus money adds extra value. Pittsburgh Steelers versus Jacksonville Jaguars team comparison. The Steelers enter preseason under longtime coach Mike Tomlin, who is known for keeping his teams competitive regardless of the game stakes. Pittsburgh made major offseason moves, including adding Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf, while still boasting a strong defensive front with TJ Watt. The Jaguars, now led by new head coach Liam Cohen, are adjusting to a retooled roster and new system. While Jacksonville has promising young talent like Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence, this opener may be more about evaluation than pushing for a win. Spread, Steelers +4.5, Tomlin's consistent approach to preseason games and the team's experienced depth. Jacksonville is still adapting to a new system, which could lead to early season growing pains. The Steelers' balance of veteran leadership and capable backups should help them keep the game close, making +4.5 an appealing spot. Dallas Cowboys versus Los Angeles Rams team comparison. The Cowboys start the preseason under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer, bringing an offensive-minded approach and a desire to test young talent. Dallas's starters likely won't play much, but backup QB Joe Milton III has shown promise in limited NFL action. The Rams, led by Sean McVay, traditionally rest key players in preseason, with third-stringer Stetson Bennett set to start. Both teams have speed and depth at receiver, and with both defenses struggling last season, this could turn into a higher-scoring matchup than most preseason games total, over 33.5. This game to go over the total, citing weak defensive performances last season and offensive playmakers eager to prove themselves. Bennett's quick passing style and Milton's ability to avoid turnovers create opportunities for sustained drives. With both sides featuring fast receivers and second and third string defenders on the field, points should come in bunches, making over 33.5 a strong play based on the matchup and preseason tendencies. Tennessee Titans versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers team comparison. The Titans enter this preseason matchup with clear momentum and a plan to play their starters, including number 1 overall pick Cam Ward. Ward has already been named the regular season starter and will get valuable reps in this opener, giving Tennessee stability and firepower early. Head coach Brian Callahan also brings a perfect 3-0 preseason record, signaling he takes these games seriously. Tampa Bay, meanwhile, has yet to announce if their starters will play, and with Baker Mayfield nursing a minor hand injury, it's likely key players will see limited action spread. Titans -3.5. We sided with the Titans to win and cover, leaning heavily on the fact that their starters, including Cam Ward, will take the field while the Buccaneers could rest most of theirs. Ward's strong preseason showing so far adds confidence that Tennessee can control the pace from the start. With the Buccaneers likely turning to backups early, the Titans' edge in talent and preparation makes the -3.5 spread a reasonable play. New York Jets versus Green Bay Packers, team comparison. The Jets open the preseason under new head coach Aaron Glenn, who has already stated he will play his starters, signaling a competitive approach from the start. Historically, New York has been strong defensively in the preseason, allowing only 35 total points across 3 games last year. Offensively, though, there are big question marks, especially at quarterback after Justin Fields exits, with backup options lacking proven experience. The Packers are taking a more standard preseason approach, giving their backups more reps and leaning on depth evaluation total under 38.5. We favors the under, citing the Jets' defensive intensity and their history of low-scoring preseason matchups. While the defense should be stout, the offense may struggle to put up points once the starters are off the field, especially with uncertainty behind Fields. Combined with Green Bay's balanced but cautious approach, this game has the makings of a defensive, lower-scoring battle, making under 38.5 the pick. Kansas City Chiefs versus Arizona Cardinals team comparison. The Chiefs enter this preseason matchup with strong roster continuity and depth that has been a key advantage in recent years. Kansas City's execution and familiarity with their system should give them a leg up, especially against a Cardinals team still working on building chemistry. Arizona will look to evaluate talent across the board, but their roster turnover could lead to inconsistencies in performance. With preseason often testing depth players, the Chiefs appear more stable across both offensive and defensive units. Moneyline. Chiefs -145. Kansas City winning outright, citing better execution and depth as the main reasons. While Arizona holds the home field advantage, the Chiefs' ability to sustain performance into the second half makes them a stronger play here. Their experienced backups and sharper system execution should help them pull away late, making the money line a solid choice based on the analysis provided. Denver Broncos versus San Francisco 49ers team comparison. The Broncos enter this preseason opener with momentum from a playoff run in 2024 and one of the league's strongest defenses. Head coach Sean Payton has confirmed that some starters will play, which should give Denver an early edge. The 49ers, coming off a disappointing season, are still talented but face depth concerns and need to re-establish rhythm. Denver's defensive depth could be the difference in a low-scoring, first-week preseason matchup. Spread, Broncos -6.5. We Denver to cover due to their decision to play starters and their elite defensive unit, which often dictates preseason success. With offenses still finding rhythm in Week 1, the Broncos' defensive strength should limit San Francisco's scoring opportunities. Peyton's track record of taking preseason seriously further supports laying the points with Denver. Alright guys, that's it for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the picks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.